How's it going, guys? Welcome to another video and another game pickups video. Today's a little bit of a different game pickups video. Today I'm actually doing sort of a mixture of between games that I've picked up recently and games that I've picked up quite a long time ago. So basically just games I've forgotten about. So first off, without any further ado, we're going to get to Street Fighter II Turbo. This is regarded as one of the best fighting games of all time. I know a lot of you are going to go, oh yeah, Mortal Kombat's the best and stuff, but for Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter was the main thing that popularized the fighting genre. Now I suck at this game. I suck at it so bad. I'm not good at fighters at all. Probably the difficulty that it was on was probably about a 3. Anything above 3 I would struggle with. 4 I could maybe do if I would have maybe get practice a little bit, but anything above maybe 4 it would have been impossible for me. I have 2 favorite characters. I have Chun-Li, of course, and got his name. Anyway, yeah, but this is so fun. First thing you have to do, it really depends who you pick. Let's say I pick Chun-Li, right? And basically got to fight an opposition. If you've never heard of what Street Fighter is, but I'm pretty sure you all know what Street Fighter is. And then you've basically got to beat the opponent into submission. And then I think 3 or 4 matches that I think that 2 rounds each you get, and then whoever's the winner passes to the next round and the next character. And then in between that you have mini games, like you get to beat up a car, like a pile of bricks. So fun. It's a challenge, but really fun. Yeah, yeah, this if you own a Super Nintendo, I highly recommend you get this, or you can own the Switch version that released. It's got all of them. So yeah, this is a really fun game. Okay, next game we have Raymond II. Now this is amazing. One of my favorite 3D platformers of all time. This sparked means collecting a lot of Rayman games. You play as Rayman, and basically I think the story is all these creatures have got captured by some evil person, right? And you've got to go and collect all these creatures and then progress to the next stage and eventually hit the eventually get to the boss. I think. I'm pretty sure. I've not played a bunch of this, but what you're gonna see on screen now is actually a recording of emulator. I tried to get this running on my Nintendo 64, I couldn't get it to run at all. There was something wrong with the AV cable, so I just ended up emulating it, which is not what I like to do. I like to do the original consoles that the games were released on. I try to avoid emulation unless I can't do like, let's say 3DS. I can't really do 3DS games without, anyway, that's a bit of a side rant. Anyway, this is great. It's really one of the funnest 3D platformers I've ever played. It's quite challenging, but really fun. And this sparked into something which I'm gonna get to. Alright, so next game we have is Sparkelite. This I picked up when I went to a game hunting video with Rodney Carlin. I picked up a few games. I think, yeah. You're just gonna have to watch the video. I think you start off with this. You start on an airship, right? Everything goes wrong. I think a storm comes, and you've got to sacrifice. And you've got to leave your main friend behind somehow. I don't know who he is, but you just got to leave somebody behind. Basically. And then basically you land in some sort of a world, and you have to go into dungeons and go and see if you can get past these dungeons. All these dungeons have sort of like puzzle oriented things you have to do. it's really really quite challenging. I died 6 times until I realized I had to switch like an arrow and hit an opposing target to get one of the platforms to move. This is really fun. I'm dying to play more of this. It's such a fun game, this one, and I love the art style as well. Right, next we have Oddworlds Stranger's Wrath. Now, a mate of mine got me this for my birthday a while ago. Now, I'm not the biggest platformer kind of person, but this was a lot of fun. This one. You play as a bounty hunter, and you basically have to take down enemies, and then basically somehow you suck them into your cannon, and that's somehow correlating to like the wanted levels and stuff. I don't know who the main character is you're actually beating here. It's a so fun game. I apologize for the really bad controls. When I picked this game up first, it automatically switched me to like inverted controls mode. So left would be right and right would be left, down would be up, and up would be down. It was very confusing and really rubbed me the wrong way. And then I fixed it in settings. But this is a great platformer. It's an awesome platformer. If you want a really cool platformer, this is a highly recommend. This is great. Okay, next is another platformer. This was hilarious. As an Australian and as growing up in Australia, this was absolutely funny. This is TY and the Tasmanian Tiger. The Tasmanian Tiger HD. This is absolutely freaking hilarious. Like, a lot of slang, and it's kind of a bit of a joke to the developers. I don't know if the people that made this are actually Australian. I'm gonna have to look into that, but it was hilarious. I was laughing the entire time playing this game. So basically, you have to get pieces to this puzzle machine, and basically it's like some sort of weird gear thing, and you have to basically take down enemies and stuff, and you basically have to get enough of them to progress to the next stage. And this is so fun. I don't know why I haven't played this sooner. I tried to. I did like a poll, and everybody wanted Medieval instead, which is a great game, but I would have really preferred to play this as an Australian. It's amazing, this game. And you of course get to you wield boomerangs and stuff as well. That's your main weapon, and biting things as well. Yeah. Okay, so with Raymond II, right? I wanted to play a more recent Rayman game, so this came to be. Now this is something I'm going to quickly. It's a bit of a disclaimer and a bit of a complaint. I hate this download code thing right here. I don't know what physical media is leading to at all. I'm gonna have to make a whole video or a community challenge to this. But what the hell? They gave me just the code. I didn't get a cartridge, nothing. It's just the code. You put into the. You theoretically don't own it. It's so stupid, so stupid. Anyway, but Rayman Legends was a challenge. It's a side-scrolling platformer, and you actually. I don't know what the story is. I think regarding as like it in the realm of this sort of thing. Like somebody captures all these weird sort of like creatures, and you've got to go and save them. And as you're progressing through the stage, you have to go and bash a cage, and then that releases the person. You get some sort of a you're allied with this weird frog, like a flying frog, right? And he kind of makes it easier for you to access a main enemy or maybe traverse a world, or maybe make a platform appear somehow, or turn. Like, let's say that's the platform, and he would sort of go down, and then it would be like that, and you can kind of you know, go across like that. That's the only way I can explain it. What's my hair doing? It's weird. Anyway, it was a weird side rant. This is really challenging, and I've died quite a few times, but this is a challenge that I'm gladly going to accept, because it's really fun. I'm not going to play this on my OLED, I'm going to play this on my regular Switch. This is an amazing platformer. I highly recommend you get Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. Alright, another game I got from a mate of mine, a game called Haunted. This was a weird one. This I did enjoy. It was just a little bit out of the ordinary than what I'm used to. So basically, you play as chick. I don't know her name. You just play as some chick. I'll put the name on screen if there is a name. And you basically have to sort of have your use a crossbow and take enemies at the far, and sort of cover this other weird character that kind of looks like The Rock. You gotta cover him, and then you're progressing through stages and stages and stages, and then yeah, this was a lot of fun. I don't really collect PlayStation 3 games that much anymore. This was surprisingly a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. Save points and stuff that you have to like beat, like shoot with an arrow and stuff. You get to be like you get to defeat skeletons and stuff. It's really cool. Hopefully the screen cap is actually selling it for you. But yeah. Yeah, so Haunted the Demon's Forge. Pick it up. Okay, so I've been trying to collect a lot of Harry Potter games recently. If you don't know, I've been massively into Harry Potter for a very long time. It's been a bit of a replacement for Pokemon. I'm gonna get it back into Pokemon and stuff. I've got a massive video planned for the return of Pokemon on the channel and stuff. But anyway, what we're talking about is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I picked this up for $5. It's an absolute bargain, because these older Harry Potter games are actually quite expensive. They can get up to the $100 range if you're not careful. This, as you should already know, takes the story of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. You start off in the Burrow, and you're basically denoming. You basically got to cast Flipendo on these gnomes, and kind of when you do that, they kind of go out, and you know, you got to clear them from a barn, and then you get to progress sort of towards the school and stuff. I'm not sure about that, but I think once you do denoming it, you'll get to go to the school, I'm pretty sure. It'd be a bit weird if they didn't, but yeah, anyway, this I haven't played a lot of, because I'm still on Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone PS2. So yeah, this one I'm dying to play, because this was the Harry Potter game that I grew up with. I own the PC version, which is really sick. So yeah, can't wait to dive in once I've finished Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Alright, next game is MYST III Exile, the perfect place to plan revenge. This I wasn't a fan of. It was very slow. It took a millennia to get into the actual gameplay. That's a bit of an overstatement, but it felt a very long time to get into the actual game. And what was the game was I didn't like it at all. I don't think I'm gonna pick up another MYST game, even if it gets released on like PS4 or whatever, or PS5. I don't think I'm gonna be getting into it. So what this is basically is a point-and-click adventure game where you get to sort of control. I don't know who the guy's name is. I probably should have been paying attention. Basically, go and chat to people, and then you get to progress and discover like some sort of a mystery. You get to sort of talk to your wife and child at the beginning of the game, and then they go and say, "Oh, you've got to go into this discovery area, or the guy's research place, I don't know what it's called, and you're basically going to go and discover something. I don't know. I couldn't give really two shits about the story, and this is the third one, so I don't think I'm going to be wanting to find out what happens, because it just didn't gel with me. This one, it's a bit weird. I didn't like it. I'm probably going to just end up donating this. Not donating it, but trading it in for something, so I got money for games and stuff. So yeah, this is a bit weird. I picked this up for like $5. I didn't think it was worth it. I mean, it was fun to discover it, but yeah, I didn't like this. It was not my cup of tea. It might be yours, but anyway, that's what this video is all about. Next we have is Raymond Rabbits. This is a series of mini games. The story is Raymond's basically having a picnic, and these rabbits, I don't like these rabbits at all. They're very annoying, and I think their whole purpose is to be annoying. But basically, as I was trying to say, you're having a picnic, and these rabbits basically go and ruin your picnic. And then, long story short, you basically go and enter this basically like Roman kind of arena area where you get to go into certain stages, and that would correlate to mini games. And then the whole thing is you've got to like, let's say you there's like a shot put sort of mini. You've got to freaking whirl your Wiimote around like that, and that would be like shot put. And then I think there's a rabbit attached to it. If you fail, you go back out. If you win, I think you get to progress to the next stage, I think. I wasn't a fan of this, but I had to pick it up because it's technically a Raymond game. So yeah, that's basically the game pickups for today. Hopefully there was a game that you found interesting that you want to pick up for your collection. And as I always do, if there's a game that you want me to play that I've showcased and that something's interesting to you, let me know down in the comments. And I'll do a gameplay or a live. I don't really do live streams anymore because it just never turns out right. I'll just do a massive gameplay, or just a gameplay of it or something. Or maybe I'll play a two-player game, and I'll get Infinity Shadow 20 to play with me or something. So yeah, this was fun to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay scared, my friends. See ya. Bye bye.